have been searching for a big gnarly piece of wood that we could use for a fireplace mantle, and we found one on Facebook Market, Exhibit A. But it's massive. It's almost, I think, close to 20 inches deep. So it's very heavy and possibly a little too big. So we are going to attempt to chainsaw it a little less than half of it off to try to get rid of some of the weight and hopefully make it a little bit more manageable so that we can actually get this thing on the wall. So we put this piece of wood to try to make a straight line, and I'm gonna do my best to try to cut this thing with the chainsaw.
Yeah, you may have to flip it over and do like a second finishing cut.
I just need you to let me know if it looks like I'm gonna hit it or not.
Okay.
All right, so thought we would explain what we're doing here. We have this big piece of angle iron that we're gonna bolt to the wall and slide our log mantle onto.
Yeah,
Something like that.
like a glove.
So what we did was we made a line, and I first attempted to use the chainsaw to cut. That wasn't working. So now I took the skill saw, cut a couple of lines. I'm gonna chisel it out like you see here. And my hope is that I'll be able to take the chainsaw, and since it has a little bit of guidance from the sides, that maybe I'll be able to just plunge cut a little bit deep along that line, and we'll be able to keep a level enough groove that we can just slide it onto our L bracket. So that's what we're doing.
All right.
I'm sure woodworkers out there are laughing, but we're doing what we can with what we got. Man, I wish we had a bigger saw, because this is making a nice, perfect little notch. It's just not deep enough.
I was just about to ask. Okay. That's as far as it can go down?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's made for cutting 2x4s, not
Yeah.
not logs. All right, all those nights of carrying you back from the castle. Let's see what we still got.
Oh.
Oh, you fucking me up.
Don't jiggle it.
Well, if we're gonna leave it sitting for a second. Oh, we have to get the screws in it, but I feel like.
It's pretty stout already.
Oh!
Nice. That thing is so crazy looking.
Okay, so the day that we installed this, we were so tired that we forgot to record on how we actually secured it. So Chris had pre-drilled these holes and then he used 3/8" RSS screws. And I believe there are 4 of them. The Bose is kind of in the way. And then there is one other one. And so yeah, we now absolutely love it. And whenever we find cute little nature finds in the forest, we've been kind of adding to it. So this is our little bird's nest that we found a few weeks ago, and a turkey tail feather and a little butterfly crystal. So yeah, this is our pine mantle. Good morning. So we picked up this oak slab off of Marketplace, and it was not in the best condition. It was left outside and looked more like driftwood, so we spent all day yesterday sanding from a 36 on our belt grinder to a 220 on our palm sanders. And today I am now going to use our Bear pre-stain, and we made a hard wax that I will reheat with a double boiler. But we made this a few years ago for our myrtle bench in our mudroom. And so this is tongue oil, linseed oil, orange oil, and wax. And so basically this will be its top coat, and after that we're going to put a little bit of polyurethane, so that way it should be stain resistant and make a great dining room table. Here we go. This is after I let the wood conditioner dry, and then I added my hard wax. After letting my hard wax soak for about 20 to 30 minutes, I then buffed it out with a bunch of like old t-shirt rags that you can get from Home Depot. And then I let this dry for, I believe, 24, maybe 48 hours before we put the legs on it. Okay, so we decided to add these, I believe they're 1/4" steel legs. And they work great, but the table is a teeny bit wobbly just because of how wide and heavy it is. And we decided to not use polyurethane on top. Instead, I cover it in beeswax and orange oil that you can find in the painting section at Home Depot. And I do that maybe every other month or so, and it has kept this beautiful, warm, like amber honey color, and we've really liked it. So yeah, this is our oak slab table.